back, everybody. Now, San Diego's Ronald McDonald House provides a home away from home for families who have a child going through a lot of medical treatment, medical care, stuck in the hospital. And to make this possible, the 13th annual Red Shoe Day is back to help fund the great work that you do. So here to talk about this, we have the CEO and President, Chuck Dave, with the Ronald McDonald House. Good to see you, Chuck.
Well, good morning, Nana. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
I'm glad you're here, and we have this familiar sight again. This is good to see, right?
Well, it's absolutely great for us, and this is going to be out in force on June 2nd, the big red shoe, Ronald's Red Shoe, and we hope everyone will have a chance to drop some money in it for us.
So the past couple years, we obviously haven't seen people waiting on the street corners with the red shoes, but now we finally get to, right? How has that been the past couple years, and then to bring it back?
This is such a different and great time for us. Virtual Red Shoe Day, it's fun. Sort of, but now we're back on the street corners on June 2nd. More than 1,000 volunteers. That's where we hope to gather this year. We'll be at hundreds of intersections throughout San Diego County, all with the idea that we're going to be out there from 6:30 to 9:30 trying to collect those donations for the San Diego Ronald McDonald House.
That's great. So, of course, the San Diego Ronald McDonald House, for people who don't know, tell us the important work that goes on there.
We are located right across the street from Rady Children's and around the corner from Sharp Mary Birch. And our prime and almost sole goal is to provide a home away from home for families with a child in medical crisis. Our job, try to keep families close to that child so they can help that child get better faster.
Right, and for so many families, it's already hard enough. I mean, to have your child needing, treatment, surgeries, all kinds of different work that they do at Rady. We know there's a big effort going there to help these young kids, but what are the parents going through? I can't imagine.
Oh my goodness, if you can think about that, they spend an average of 15 nights with us at the Ronald McDonald House, and that's an upheaval that few of us can imagine. The idea that they have to focus and they go back and forth between the house and the hospital, where we provide breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then we also invite their families in. So we have brothers and sisters with us, and we have a K-12 school to try to keep their life somewhat normal. Kind of provide that little unit, kind of bring them back together, to keep them together so they can get through that very tumultuous time.
In various times we've covered what you do, and the families have said, without a home, they wouldn't know what they would. They can't drive back and forth every day, but they can't leave their kid. They don't want to leave their kid. So what do you hear? What's the response that, so many families share with you?
Well, it's 12 years now, and it's an absolute pleasure for me to see families coming to us and coming to get a break and a respite so they go right back to the hospital care for that child. And these families are absolutely amazing. They're so resilient as they deal with a very tough time.
Right.
As we talked about, Jocelyn Croxton, our young 10-year-old, who is the ambassador for Red Shoe Day.
Yes, tell us all about Jocelyn.
After 2.5, almost 3 years of cancer care, she's come back now, and she is a tremendous ambassador. But her family was utilizing the house to make sure they could stay close while Jocelyn was going through a cancer diagnosis.
Oh, wow. So tell us about Jocelyn. I think this is her right there. Look at this beautiful, strong girl. I love that. So, yeah, you're saying she was diagnosed with leukemia?
Yes. Oh, yes. And she, after that battle, and now she's already back. She's now becoming a budding philanthropist. At Christmas time, she really had a toy drive for us. It actually blew us away, all the toys coming to the house to support our families.
Oh, okay.
She is an absolute trooper, and we're so proud and grateful to have her associated, and her wonderful family.
Right. Because so her family stayed alongside her through all of that, right?
As you can imagine, there's a lot going on with a cancer diagnosis, and they're in for chemotherapy for long lengths of time, and that family being close is going to help that patient get better.
And tell us too, so many San Diegans that have to get that treatment, even driving home and coming back, you don't want to be apart for even a second from your child who's going through this.
This wonderful family lives in San Marcos, and if you can imagine that commute, if they had to drive down every day to get back to close to their child, it could really just wear them out, and it's absolutely great for us to be able to have them move in, stay with us, being able to find support for us, breakfast, lunch, dinner, some other support services, and then getting back and forth.
Right.
I think it really makes a big difference for everybody concerned, including the brothers and sisters, that they can stay close by.
Yeah, they don't want to feel alone either, when they're going through all of that. But you also serve people around region-wide, right?
Oh, absolutely. And we see families throughout San Diego County. Our house has 56 rooms. We're completely full with a wait list of over 50 families right now. But we still provide day services, meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for those who come across the street, about 250 meals a day.
Okay, and tell us too, with the homes, the rooms that you provide, I mean, this is full on service, right? They're getting comfortable homes.
Well, they're twin queen beds, or big two queen beds in every room, everything they could need. It's not the Ritz, but it certainly is a very nice place for them
Okay.
to stay, and our staff just loves trying to take care of those families.
Right, of course, your staff is a big part of all of that. So what do you want to tell our viewers? Obviously, the need is there. Why do they need to donate? Put money in these shoes, please.
Oh, as we go back, volunteers are key,
Yes.
both at the house and
Okay.
on Red Shoe Day. We need volunteers out on our street corners to help, as those folks do in their community. If you could just drop some cash, even maybe Venmo, you can
Yes.
go to our website at
Oh.
redshoedaysd.com to
Okay.
make a donation that way, or even create a personal fundraising page, or volunteer to be on the site on June 2nd. You can, by the way, if you're out looking for McDonald's, there's Red Shoes and McDonald's right now through June 5th.
Oh, you can
Lots
do
of
it now
opportunity.
at McDonald's.
Start now.
Okay. But wait, you said Venmo too, because so many
Oh,
people
yeah.
are like, oh, I don't have change, I don't have cash. Tell us more
We're
about
ready
that.
for you. All you need to do is let us know. Our volunteers will be ready to make sure that Venmo transaction takes place. And again, we're so grateful for that contribution.
Yes.
Every dollar that we raise stays at the San Diego Ronald McDonald House.
Stays local,
We are-
helps our families here.
What a great community.
Yes,
have.
we do. We have so many people who want to give if they can. And, $1, $2 still will help a lot, right?
Everything comes right to the Ronald McDonald House, and that is absolutely key to what we do. We ask families for a small donation if they can. Most times they can't. So
Right.
everything we raise is going to offset our cost of
Of
operating
course.
those rooms.
Yeah, because the families, it's such unexpected needs, right? They're not saving up for the possibility that something tragic happens. I mean, we hope that they don't ever have to deal with this, though, right?
Oftentimes it's completely unplanned, and they show up on our doors in the middle of the night sometimes needing a room so they can get closer to the child next door. So we're there for them.
Okay, I am curious with the people that are on the waiting list right now, too. How do you kind of work them through? I mean, they'll hopefully get to stay there.
Big excitement for us. We're in COVID times, but we're finally to the point where we're beginning to bring some of those families in for
Okay.
day services, as well as keeping them on the wait list so they can get their
see.
room as soon as they can.
Yeah.
And so we're making that transition from pandemic to endemic and making sure that we just kind of move forward. Providing breakfast, lunch, and dinner, though, is always the other key thing we do in addition to that lodging.
Yeah.
So food is a key support.
Of course.
Keep bellies full and
Yes.
people moving forward.
Yeah, that's comforting, if anything. We don't want them to be starving on top of all of that. So, of course. So the website to go to, you see it at the bottom of your screen, redshoedaysd.com.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
And you can find the Venmo right there.
Oh, you can find all kinds of ways to give right there as well.
Perfect.
But come
Okay.
volunteer with us on June 2nd if you can.
There's time for everyone to sign up. Chuck, thank you for being with us.
Thanks, Netta.
And